Hi, welcome to this Tarot Love reading. My name's Sophia. Welcome to this community. So what I was getting was I would call it a sad energy, because realistically things are not working out in your favor with your connection. I feel the universe at this moment is trying to balance out heart and mind, as I would call it, which is literally the left and right hemispheres of the brain, which is the black and the white pillar within um, the tree of life, the justice card, the high priestess, which all represents, the high priestess is you go within, the justice card, which has the black and white pillars, which is then when you tap within, then things become fair because you're going within to balance out the right and left sides of the equilibrium of your being. So but I feel it's not actually happening. So there's a sadness of things are not happening. So you're just carrying on with your life. That's how I feel. Now, with us in mission, it doesn't always work out how we want things to be with our connection, let's just say. But because we're doing mission and other stuff, that balance out the equilibrium so that we don't feel so tilted of life is crap, because we have a heightened connection within mission of we're here to save this planet, save humans, humanitarians. Of course, that balances out the unfairness you feel with a love connection. But if you're not doing that, that's why I feel this kind of solemn, I think the word is, this sadness of not connecting with the one you love. And that is sad when you're not connected with the one you love. So, okay, let's see what's happening in this connection. Or let's see what else the cards will give me with this. If you're new, check out the Facebook group. We also have email support, programs, which are money back guarantee, counseling, which is money back guarantee. We do image readings. If you prefer tarot reading and you're old school, that's up to you. But image, you can get more images energy, right? So you can get more. Your tarot's energy, but you generally limit it. Energy, you get you focus on the downloads. So what you need to hear, that's why we offer image readings. I'm not doing image reading or counseling. I'm just putting that out there. I feel more of my purposes now is to help just focus on mission people when you're in mission, right? How do I say that? The others in this community can help you if you so choose to get into mission. But that's what you're here for, lightworker, starseed, Twinflame. All right, so let's see what the cards say. What's the word? Extend on that. 9 of Swords. Why? Logicating, overthinking situations. Like I said, it's balancing out heart and mind. And you might think, yeah, that's your person, 9 of Swords, the first card. But you logicate love. So you're like, yeah, I'm the feminine, I'm emotional. And I'm like, but you still logicate love. So does your person, right? It's a mirror. You logicate how love should be. Yeah, balancing out heart and mind. That's what I said. See the 9 of Swords and the Cups. The 9 of Cups. Ooh. Pre-warning, mission cards here. I knew it was about mission today, and I was like, oh my gosh, how many times do I have to say it? And that was the initial energy. I didn't say it actually, but what I am, okay, 3. What I will say is that you can do counseling. It's your choice. You can do it in this community. You can do it with who you want, right? Freddy, whoever, Freddy Krueger if you want, right? You can do mission in your version of mission. You can do counseling. You can do releasing, transmutation of energy, or what you think you can do, right? Cutting the cord, all that kind of thing. But if your relationship's not working out, or your connection's not working out, or you're not feeling aligned, like you're literally changing this planet, literally doing things that are actively changing this planet and actively changing people's lives, like a humanitarian, right? selling crystals and acupuncture Reiki is a jack shit to do with humanitarian, right? If you're not doing any of that, or you're not in connection with your person, then you're really not doing what, that's why I keep saying mission. That's why we're here. And that's what you lot fail to understand seriously. You're like, okay, I'll book a couple of counselling sessions. I've bought your programs. I've done an image reading. And I'm like, well, you're still eating the devil food, which David heard me call it. Yes, the devil food, shit, basically. You're still eating shit and you're not doing mission. So I'm just going to put this out there. You may as well not even start. You may as well not. This isn't like you're either in or you're out. That's why I stopped all these readings, and all these people in mission, because I was like, what's the point of it? They weren't really fully committing. This planet is such as your person. The lesson is with your person. Are you with me or you're not? Right? But you're doing mission. Your version is not fully committed. That's why your person doesn't fully commit. It's a fucking nightmare. Yes. Telling you lot about fucking mission. That's what this is. Work harder. Work harder at it, right? 9 of Swords to mission. That's what this is. And then you'll get your happiness. You get your fulfillment, your wish coming true. 9 of Cups. But you're not. You're focused more on the third party. Your way of doing it is how other people do it. Is like, I just hope that my person fucks off the third party, gets a divorce, leaves that baby's mum, leaves that partner relationship, comes towards me. But as I say, say you wanted to be an astronaut, would you wait for Elon Musk to knock on your door? Because that's what you're literally doing, what other people do. Just hope and pray that the third party, your person will leave it. And this is about going and focusing on your wishes and desires, removing negativity, loving yourself, then loving things come towards you. Then synchronicities open. For example, if you wanted to be an astronaut, then if you was loving yourself, finding out about it, fully isolating yourself to focus to do that, then you'll get a sign of, oh, there's an opening, or there's an event, or there's an interview or something like that, such as you are in this community. This community is quite small in the scale of other YouTubers. You might be not even noticed, because when I wasn't really involved in the back end of a YouTuber, the views and the subscribers, I didn't really care about. But in the bigger picture, New Earth community has 8,000 subscribers, but there's people that has 800,000 subscribers, millions of subscribers. Do you see what I mean? So in the bigger picture, if you've come across this community or the Twinflame community, or someone who's in mission who's connected with this community, I think that's pretty much a fucking sign. So you're choosing to stay in this nightmare. And then my 9 of Swords has the 3 people on top of them, which, look at them, the manipulation. They're not great looking, are they? Okay, what needs to be said? There's a conversation. Oh, are they waiting for the conversation? Yeah. So there's something, sorry, coughing is obviously connected with. So there's a conversation, but I think you're waiting for a conversation for your person to say something about this nightmare situation with the third party, because third party is in this reading twice. So the third party in the 9 of Swords, the nightmare third party, and then third party here. So you're waiting for a conversation about this third party, whatever. I've dropped them. I've moved on. You've told them about me, whatever. Put it to whatever resonates with you. But like I said, there's no actual work on your side. That's like I say, I want to be an astronaut, and I'm just like, And it's a nightmare to be an astronaut. I'm like, because I'm not working hard enough to do it. 8 of Pentacles is hard work. And then you manifest. That's when the universe brings situations, things, people's events into your reality that are signs for you to move forward. Hence these communities, hence Facebook group, hence stuff like that. Oh, there's a bundle. Why is the 6 of Swords? So you're staying still, once again, not moving. That was that uncomfortability, initial energy of sadness. You're just like stuck. Like, what shall I don't think you're even asking yourself what to do. You're just getting on. You're just getting up, bringing the kids to school, doing your 3D job, and you're just, I don't know, what are you doing? Hoping, wishing, praying? I don't know what you lot are doing. Oh, okay, underneath this, Queen of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Yeah, just waiting for your person, basically. Like I said, this is all waiting for your person. Not moving, right? My 6 of Swords, she's just sat there. Nothing's happening. Normally 6 of Swords represents movement forward. Well, it's two, the traditional sense is moving in calmer waters or stormy waters. And generally you move into the stormy waters, then it gets calm. You don't want to deal with any of this. You're just like, I just waiting for my person to sort out the third party, and then I'm happy. There's absolutely no accountability on your side or part of the contract. You know you're twin flame, you know you're a light worker, you know you're connected with someone, and you're doing nothing. And like I say, it's not that you might say, well, I should encourage you. I've got other people mission that very well encouraging you. My job ain't to encourage you, right? My job is to tell you what you ain't doing and why you ain't happy and why you ain't moving forward. Because what I'm saying is that you might very well say, well, Sophia, I booked the counselling or I bought some programs, you know, and I'm saying like, oh, well done for doing that. And I'm saying, well, it's not enough. It's nowhere is enough what you're doing, if you're doing anything at all. You're just waiting, you're logicating, waiting for your person, Queen of Swords. Like I said, there's something about conversation. So you want your person to say something, but you know that the conversation that your person's going to say ain't going to be what you want to hear. You want to hear that they've cut off the third party or something like that. And I think whatever conversation, I don't even think there's a conversation. I'm getting that they ain't going to say nothing. You normally say it. They don't come up and say, yeah, I've cut off the third party. Come on now. They don't say shit like that. So I feel that you're going to be left out in the cold again, and 2 of Wands waiting. But 2 of Wands is about getting on your path. Wise. What you're doing is not wise. It's the same thing. You think it's different because, for example, my person isn't leaving the third party, so maybe I'll see him or her twice a week. They might leave then. So you see them twice a week. Oh, it don't happen. Okay, well, I'll shut my mouth about them seeing my family then. Maybe they'll, you know, over time they think I'm the one and think, okay, well, she's shut her mouth about keep harping on about me meeting her family, her friends, and I'm seeing her a bit more, so he'll leave the third party. She leaves the third party. That don't happen. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll do some Reiki then, because Sophia keeps harping on about missions. So maybe I'll do some Reiki. He don't come or she don't come towards you. This is you. That's when, because when I'm saying this ain't working, you're doing the same old Einstein. With this, with the portal, the science, right? My 6 of Swords has that portal, that moon, that science, right? Which is energy, the science of the planet. It's like, nah, Sophia, fuck off. I'm doing Reiki. And Reiki, yeah, didn't work, but I'm doing now yoga. And I bought another crystal. And I'm connected with I'm not cussing so much. You tell us to stop cussing so much, stop flapping your gums. And that's what yours is. And I'm like, none of that's working, right? Because you've got to do the whole quadrant, right? You're here to do, you know, you feel different than soulmates. You know that. right? Come on, you feel different. Different is alien. You have some kind of core thing to help humanity, be some humans or the planet or both. You've got this kind of pull, weird thing of like, I'm supposed to be doing something like that. You tell me how crystals taps into you making yourself feel better. Feels like it's actually, like I said, I've got one person who done resin. I think I said Reiki. She made resin pyramids, and she was quite good at making the pyramids and the crystals and toning in and everything. But her world wasn't fabulous. She didn't have her person. She wasn't financially abundant. I'm like, tell me a spiritual leader who's got a crap life, right? Because she wasn't working on herself. It didn't matter what, and this planet wouldn't, the contract would never be for you to give to someone else. It will be, upstairs will be like, sort yourself first. Always focus on you and make things happy for you. Emotions, love. Always love yourself first. And she was doing all this stuff, but nowhere's out there successful, not helping anyone else. So she wasn't financially well off or with her person. And probably, I pretty much can guarantee, probably still not. I can promise you that everyone's coming to mission and that's left mission is not with their person. And I don't even have to check up on them. They might be saying my person in their tarot reading, but there's no way they're chatting like how, or their person, they just call it, that's like me saying Brad Pitt's my person. That's all they're doing, right? No connection with them at all. And this is how this is leading. This year, unfortunately, it's 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords. It's like getting rid of the twin flames who are just not doing nothing. And I said this energy is just not doing anything. You're like, yeah, I'm doing Reiki, acupuncture, yoga. You're not doing anything. I'm just being straight. And if you say, fuck off, I am, I'm like, well, why aren't you changing planet Earth? You're a humanitarian out there doing what we're doing, collaborating with others. Where's your person? My job is not to make friends. I mean, I do have mission people and I class them as my mates. But this wasn't the intention for me to be up here to make friends. My job, such as tarot, is to tell the truth, not to be arrogant to say, I'm a different tarot reader, book me for an extended reading and all this kind of thing. It's like, don't put my opinion on it. I just channel the messages. So if you hate on me, you hate on them. Because I even said to David, oh, I'm so tired of my cuss out videos. He said, I don't start like that. I'm like, yeah, I know. But when I get the cards out, I can tell you're not doing the work. The initial energy, I'm like, they must keep it anyway. My point is that it's what I channel. And I'm channeling here. It's a nightmare because you won't do mission. This is someone who's, like I say, you've probably got a couple of programs or done a tarot reading, image reading with someone else in the community. You might have even done it with me. Well, I ain't offering that service no more. They always say keep the door open, even though I want to close that door with image reading counselling. I just want to focus on mission and regression therapy. But this is like, but totally ignoring mission. I'm like, why bother? Why bother? What do you think? I'm sorry, but it's like, why bother? Because it's not like you're helping us to be financially abundant, because we are. We are already in mission, so we're all right. So if you're thinking, oh, well, fuck it, I won't book you then, well, fuck it, don't book us then. The intention of you is mission. Your person comes after. And you know that. You know that. You might want your person first. Come on now. Yeah, of course you do. But you know your core being is mission. So dabbling and trying to be like, well, at least I tried. There ain't. This planet is two polarities. Hot, cold, black, white. You're in, you're out. Not I've tried. You either 100% commit or you don't. Right? And that's what I say with David and the connection. How I carry on is that I know supposed to be with David. That's it. you know that's your person. That's it. So this is what you do. This is like, I know that's my person. Yeah, I get that, Sophia. So I'm going to do Reiki. But if you talk to people in mission, they will say, I know this is my person. I also know I'm on track with mission. I can promise you, I'll talk to you. That's your person, rah, rah, rah. I'll say, what about your job? And I mean your job, right? Because I have people tell me they're in mission, right? I'm not rude. I won't laugh, but I'm like, yeah, right. I'm like, you can 100% do a live with me and say, yeah, this is my mission. Hand on your heart and say, this is my mission. Probably strike you down. God will strike you down by lying, right? Because you're not. So stop lying to yourself. I said this year is about 5 of swords, 7 of swords. Not 7 of swords with this third party. It's your third party. You're lying to yourself. You're following the spiritual belief of what mission is when you know it isn't. And that's why I say I'm coming away from doing image reading, tarot readings, counselling, because I'm just focusing on people who are interested in being humanitarians and changing planet Earth. The others in mission can help you to get to that. And then when you get into doing all the regression, counselling and all that kind of things, then come to me and I'll help you with all aspects of your life. Reiki is one aspect. This is everything, they're all encompassing. Okay. 9 of Wands. Yeah, fuck off, Sophia. That's probably what you're saying. If you're still here, you lot are defensive, right? And it's like, well, my person's so defensive when I talk about the third party because you're defensive to what you are, right? You're not being you. And you, like, I say to people, do you think you love yourself? And they're like, yeah, I did before I read your book or before I've done the master program. I'm like, but you're missing the whole point. Mission. Even if you've done all the healing work with us, which I money back guarantee, right? Money back guarantee it. You still missed out on mission. It's like, yeah, I've done all the regression and all the healing and I've released the inner child of the sexual abuse and the demons and all this kind of thing. And I'm like, okay, now let's work on your job and there's shit you put in your body. Now, I ain't doing that, Sophia. Well, don't even bother with all the counselling. And it's basically, I'm saying there's no point. I'm not like another person who will say, yeah, book me. You might as well start. I'm saying, nah, why bother? Why bother? Because there's plenty of people that's booked me. That's why I stopped doing the image readings, because I'm not here for greed. My job is like, I want to collaborate with people who want to change planet Earth, right? You can collaborate with the pussies, right, who do spiritual bullshit. You go do that. I don't want to collaborate with those people. I'm here with the serious people who actively want to change planet Earth. Not anyone comes into mission. This ain't for everybody. That's why I got rid of well, actually the universe did. I was too busy. So they just got rid of all those who were fucking about, who weren't serious, who thought this was a 3D community. We just all join and sell your program, Sophia. Wipe them, gone clean. I only want the serious. I'm proud to say that I go out there and I make active changes to change this planet. What you're doing, I don't know, right? Oh, no, I am. You're defensive to it, right? But still your ass watches. Why? Because no one else says what I say. That's why you watch. But you click off and then go to someone else's, or your person's dealing with a third party. They have a slag off your person, or which makes you feel better because you want to slag them off. And then they say, oh, well, they're coming back. So you watch at least those. You watch me, you watch someone who slags off your person, and you watch someone who says, oh, they're coming back towards you. But basically, you're sat on your ass. Oh, now I'm doing Reiki and I'm doing acupuncture. Tell me what it's doing. This is, like I said, there's no balancing out the heart and mind. You love someone, but logically you're not doing anything to get them. And that's what you say. This is the mirror with your person. Charity in reverse ain't fucking moving, right? Nothing's happening. That's what the initial energy, I was like, oh my gosh, I knew it. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. It's on a halt. Just because you're getting up, bringing the children to school and going to your 3D job, but your actuality, your life, you're not living, you're surviving. That's your life. And that's part of the contract. We are here to teach people this planet is to experience. Most people experience watching a fucking box which tells you lies. Right? Television. It's madness. It's madness. I don't want to connect with people. Like I said, there's no point. That's why I'm like, I can't deal with it. I tell them. Like mission people say, oh, thank you. I'm like, nah, I don't want to deal with that. I only want to deal with people. That's why Richard don't click with the poor. Poor don't make the effort. Poor don't use excuses. Poor's always got, I can't afford, I can't do it, I've got children, always excuses. Why rich don't blend with the poor. That's why I don't want to blend with anybody who's not serious about mission. Don't come to me, I've got a Reiki website, I've got a counselling website, and I've got all this and talking all this stupidness, spiritual chat of what you're doing, but helping no one. Well, you go do that over there. Good luck to you over there. But this community is for people who what this is supposed to be. All these individual people can have thousands of views, thousands of subscribers, whilst they selfishly take all the limelight. The selfishness, right? Not here to be, it's not, the moon card is massive. It's part of the contract. You see the moon? It's not supposed to be seen. That's why you're hidden with your person. You're not supposed to be seen. This isn't about eyeballs on you looking great. It's not supposed to be seen. I helped a food bank. I made a complaint that they banned me because I made a complaint about them. But by me making this complaint, I've helped others who go there. The others that go there don't know that I've done that. This ain't me like, yeah, oh, look how this whole food bank has changed because of this is what I've done for you lot. They don't know that. This is about doing the work that's hidden. Julian Hassan don't know that I'm going out there volunteering to help him to get out because I'm all about his freedom of speech. He don't know. So what you do is all about what needs to be seen. That's why it's not moving. You're like, oh, I'm in the dark with my person and all this kind of thing. And I'm like, because you just want eyeballs on you. It's about being selfish. 9 of Cups. Fat fuck as well. I'm just going to eat in devil food. Because the 9 of Cups on the traditional Rider-Waite, look at the size of the guy. Fat. Mr. Fatty. Fat. Right? There's Sophia's so fresh. He's fucking fat. It's fat on the body. It's not fresh. Like I said, I'm here to speak the truth. Right? So you're eating devil food, but thinking because you book someone in this community, everything great. Jesus Christ, you probably all cut off of this video already. It's not even tell me. Ask yourself, here's another year, right? April, another year. What's changed in your connection? Wait, what's changed in your life, right? The connection is slow, yes, because you have to change planet Earth. And that's fucking massive. So they teach you bits from the connection. You should be thinking to yourself, you're so proud to be connected with someone because you learn a lot from them, right? About changes and how to be an empath and all that through this connection. And from when you met them to the point of where you are now, you should see massive changes within mission or the connection or hopefully both. That's how it should be. The majority that's watching, if you haven't fucked off to Sarah Jane Fluffy, who just says, put a crystal in your heart, right? And do that and breathe in fresh air and buy some Jesus sandals whilst hugging some fucking trees. If you haven't gone and listened to some arsehole who's saying some stuff like that does fuck all for you, right? Or them, right? Or them, because most of those people say that ain't with anybody themselves, right? Ask yourself, how's it working? Has things changed? Has it progressed? Has it moved forward? You look at my journey, right? It's moved forward. In your face, as usual, the mirror, right? They mirror to you what you ain't doing, what you're doing, what should be done. The mirror. That's what this is. I don't need to think it is the mirror. You lot think the mirror is, oh, my person is, you know, he likes Chinese and I like Chinese. Come on. Come on. Why do you think I have others in mission? Because you probably wouldn't want to book me. But why do you watch me? Right? If I was chatting shit, I promise you wouldn't be watching me. And you know the truth. Because if I say in the reading, your person's going to knock on your door tomorrow, you know that it's the truth. If I say your person come towards you, that's what you watch me for. Because you want to hear the truth of what when I say. Because I tell you the truth of the connection. I don't think there's another one who's so... There isn't. Right? So in depth with the 5D contract of the twin flame. Because they put their opinions on it. So you watch me because I tell you the truth, but you choose to stay asleep and thinking you're better than the soulmates that are asleep. Asleep simply means like you're conscious, but you're still not doing anything, right? Doesn't mean you're awakened, does it? It just means that you're just on a different vibrational level, right? Actually in the dark, closing your eyes, not seeing it, keeping yourself stuck. I made the wrong choice. That's you lot. You keep making the wrong... Oh gosh, why have I got that? I wonder if you're going to know what I'm going to say. I made the wrong choice. I'm like, who are you listening to? I'm always saying that. Who are you listening to? That's this. Keep listening to people who are saying things, but it's not progressing you forward. It's just keeping you in that hoping of your person's going to change. I hope if you talk to David, and he was in Facebook, you could ask him questions. I hope if you did ask him, and you could say, did Sophia want you, Sophia, whatever, to want you, both I use, want you to change? Did she always tell you to change whoever, what you are, what you're doing? I don't get him, but he's gone now. He was here. He went this morning. He's gone half term to meet the kids. I don't tell him when to go, what to do with the kids. I'll give advice, you know, if he wanted to ask where to go. But, you know, I don't get involved in that. They're all different ways. They're all different scenarios of your connection. That's why counselling is needed. But don't delude yourself that it's just counselling or image reading. You're a light worker, for fuck's sake. This is not a soulmate community. I've got a soulmate community. I haven't used it for ages. This is I'm connecting with people who feel like they're here to change planet Earth. So if you're here to change planet Earth, you need to be a true master teacher. A true master teacher, the 9 of Cups wouldn't be here with Mr. or Mrs. Fatty eating McDonald's. Tell me a spiritual, tell me the rich, Clint Eastwood, the rich that you see scoffing McDonald's and chips, right? You don't see them doing that shit that you lot do, right? Tell me about the rich and spiritual leaders that you know that are all hanging out with their friends at the pub. You don't see them doing all that kind of stuff that you lot do. But then you're like, no, I am doing Reiki, acupuncture and all this, and I'm connected and I'm in mission, yeah? If you was in mission, I ain't booking no one else and I'm in mission to then say I'm in mission, I need your help. You wouldn't even be watching. You wouldn't. I hate how long it's been since I've seen you. Like I said, the initial pull at the beginning is like, this is heartbreaking because nothing's happening. Heartbreaking for you, but I feel obviously your energy when I pick up the reading, and I felt this sadness, this just getting up, carrying on with life. All you can do is wait, and the more you wait, you're getting pissed off, and you're like, I'm pretending that I'm not waiting, but I am waiting, and when they come back, I'm going to tell them this, but then you don't really say shit because you just want them back, and then you just carry on waiting. It's a fucking vicious circle of bullshit because you're not in mission. What you're doing is what you resist persists. You're resisting who you are. You are your person. That's why you always get pulled back to your person. Why do you think the pull's there, right? So you go back to your person until you work out how to do it correctly. I focus on money as I've nothing else going on. That's what I think. Nothing to offer you. You haven't. So you're both just working, doing nothing. Nothing's happening. Nothing's changing. Look, I strongly urge you. It's up to you, right? To do nothing. Keep doing nothing. Just watching tarot. It's up to you. But this won't change. My contract is to get you with your person. And I think that's part of why you book me. Twin flames ain't together unless they're in mission, right? That's factual. There ain't. They're out there changing planet Earth. They're part of lightworkers, starseeds. Same thing, same name, different kind of thing, right? Of to change planet Earth. And that's a massive endeavor. So that's why you have another half that brings you back to alignment to make you feel like at home. So if you have listening to someone who hasn't really got a partner or someone there, then they're not fully out there changing planet Earth. This time has changed. Since the virus, it's got more dark. So you need to be more hardcore. Just speaking on YouTube isn't enough. And it should not ever be about eyeballs on you. That's ego. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. I can't wait for the time, if there is going to be a time, that I maybe don't have to be up on the community. But I do like tarot readings. Do you see? But you tell me another channel that puts people up on their channel, unless it's one of those stupid ass videos where, hi, I'm on Twin Flame. I'm Billy, and here's Bob, and here's Sarah, and here's Silly Face, and we're Twin Flames, and we're doing this dual interview, which gets you even more pissed off with two twin flame couples together, and you're doing nothing to what they're telling you, right? Nothing works what these two couples tell you, twin flames together, or whatever these spiritual leaders do. I'm a spiritual leader, so I'm going to do another video with another spiritual leader that does nothing to change your life. Wake up. Start balancing out your logic correctly. This is actually about the Two of Wands, which is your path. Wands is wisdom. What you're doing isn't wise, right? It isn't wise. So you want to change that? Book someone else. I've got to put that on the end. Book someone else in this community, or just stay in this. I can feel this horrible, heartbreaking situation, right? It's Three of Swords over this reading, but it's not blatant because he hasn't come in and said fuck off, which is the Three of Swords, which is massive heartbreak. But there's heartbreak over this. I'm not with my person. I'm missing my person. I've got the pull, both sides, but more so you, because you're the feminine, so you're feeling it more over this reading, right? You want to change that? Book someone. Speak to you later.